And what's your name when you try and say it? You know your surname. You can say your surname.
Didn't see you there. Didn't that look fun? I think the lady in purple, the spectator, was almost having more fun than the girl that couldn't remember her name. So I'm going to talk about audiences and being adaptable to audiences. So let's get started. Hi there, it's Turan here from Feel Good Hypnosis. I'm a hypnotist and a clinical hypnotherapist, and every week on a Sunday I usually release a new video, and it's halfway through Sunday and I haven't released a video yet. I was going to skip it this week because yesterday, being the start of the new year 2023, I was taking the Christmas decorations down, in particular these lights here that I had put up a few extra lights than usual to really decorate the place, and it took me longer to take them down than I expected, so I was too tired to cut a video yesterday and I was going to skip this week. But you know what, I like you guys that much, I couldn't resist but cut another video. So I'm going to show you two skits today. You've seen this lady previously, and I'll put a link up in the info cards to her induction into hypnosis. But today you're going to see her, as you saw in this short clip at the beginning, name amnesia, and then she's going to be meeting Hugh Jackman, her favourite film star. So let's watch that and then come back. Stay tuned after the street hypnosis clip is finished, and I'll talk about various aspects of audience participation and adapting to the various audience situations. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and that bell notification next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time a new video comes out from myself. And if you have any comments, have any questions about this video or anything about hypnosis, please do leave it in the comments section below. I really love reading your comments and responding to your comments, so let me know what you think. In the meantime, let's watch the video.
So in the moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 your feet will no longer be stuck. Your feet will no longer be stuck, but just as quickly as your feet become unstuck, it's like your name sticks to the back of your mind. It's like your name sticks to the back of your mind or the tip of your tongue. You cannot say your name. The more you try and say that name just sticks to the back of your mind. You know what it's like to forget when you see someone on the TV and you say, I know that girl's name, but that name is just erased from your mind. You cannot say it. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. There you go. Check your feet. You move your feet now. And what's your name when you try and say it? You know your surname. You can say your surname.
Douglas.
And your first name's gone.
Yeah.
The harder you try, the funnier it gets. The harder you try, the funnier it gets. Tell you what, you can sing your name only in rhyme. You can say your name only in rhyme. So sing the birthday song.
Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, birthday dear Karen, happy birthday to me.
And it's gone. What's your name when you try and say it? Tell you what, when I shake your hand, you'll remember your name, because your name is E-I-E-I-O. What's your name?
E-I-E-I-O.
And who named you E-I-E-I-O? Yeah, who named you? Your mum or your dad? Your mum. And are you? Is it like E-I is your first name and I-O is your surname, or is it just one word like Cher?
Just one word.
Just one word. Oh, you're like a superstar like Cher. There you go. Isn't that cool? There you go. So. Look at my hand and sleep way down, deeper, 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 relax. In the moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 your name will come back to you fully. You will remember your name. But just as quickly as you remember your name, in a moment I'm going to ask you who your favourite movie star is. I'm going to ask you who your favourite movie star is. That person you really want to meet, that person you'll be delighted to meet, they're so excited to meet, the movie star you've always wanted to shake hands with, to get a selfie with, and you're going to tell me who that is. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. What's your name?
Karen.
Of course it is. Karen, who's your favourite movie star? Who would you really like to meet?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Oh, Hugh Jackman. Great. Sleep now. Way down. Deeper, 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 relax. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you're going to look over, you're going to see someone in a blue cardigan. You're going to see someone in a blue jeans, blue cardigan. That's not Lily. That's Hugh Jackman. Oh my goodness, that's Hugh Jackman. And you're going to get so excited. You're going to want to ask for an autograph. You're going to want to ask for a selfie with him. You're going to tell him what your favourite movie is that you like most about him. Oh, you're going to be really excited. Nod your head that you understand. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Oh, look who that is. Who's that? Come over here. Wow. Did you know he was going to be here today?
Oh my god.
Wow, get a selfie. Have you got a camera? Where's your friend? Your friend, you got a camera? Get a selfie. Wow. What's the favourite movie?
Showman.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Can you still remember all those songs, can you? I'm not going to ask you to sing them now. There you go. Wow. Get a selfie. Get a selfie. Come on over here. Wow. Oh my goodness, wow. Did you know Hugh Jackman was going to be here today? Wow, tell him more. What other movies? This is the only one you like? There you go. That's it. Get an autograph. Get an autograph. You got a piece of paper? Right in your hand. Right in your wrist. Get an autograph. Wow. You're never going to wash that hand again, are you? Hugh Jackman's autograph? Oh, what's that like? Wow. Wow, look at that, isn't it? Sleep, way down, deeper, relaxed. Big round of applause for Hugh Jackman, please, ladies and gentlemen. Amen, I'm going to count. There you go, even deeper, even more relaxed.
So wasn't that fun? I really enjoyed making that and hope you enjoyed watching it. As I said earlier, sometimes the audiences are just as enthralled by the hypnosis as the subject that's taking part. And it's important when you're doing street hypnosis not just to hypnotize a person all by themselves. You want to get other people involved to experience what the hypnotized person is experiencing, because they'll experience it and have a different viewpoint than the person under hypnosis. And it's always nice to see people's expressions. I think it's nicer for me doing live street hypnosis or live stage hypnosis than actually sort of making some sort of TV program, because it's that live spontaneous reaction that you see, as you saw with the lady in purple, her responses to what's going on with the lady in hypnosis herself. So probably the first point I want to raise there is just make sure you have an audience. The next point I want to raise about audience interaction and participation is the fact that, as you saw in the second skit where I had to find someone to represent Hugh Jackman, when I looked around in the audience there was no males at that particular time. I don't panic. Hopefully you saw that. There was no panic. I just looked around, picked a person and waved them over, called them over. When the subject is in hypnosis and I say you're going to see Hugh Jackman, it doesn't matter whether they're talking to a male or a female. In fact, I could have picked a broomstick and brought the broomstick over and said, when you look at that broomstick, you will see Hugh Jackman talking to you. In hypnosis, it's about the engagement of their imagination, and they will see it whoever it is. So it doesn't need to be a male from the audience, so don't panic if you start a skit like that there, which sort of implies you would need a male subject. Just pick someone. As you saw me, I beckon them over and they interact, they get involved. I panicked that person at one point because I said, do you still know your songs? I think they thought they were going to have to sing, but I said, don't worry, you don't have to sing. The last point I want to point out about that video is just the amount of energy and interaction that I use when I'm working with people. I'm waving my hands like this here when I'm asking them to sing the birthday song, and I'm just always beckoning them and moving around and being interactive with them. And again, I think that's very important in street hypnosis. And when I say important in street hypnosis, I've conveyed what I've learned from the street hypnosis about being interactive and being gesturative into even my therapy work. I might have someone sitting in a chair all relaxed, maybe with their eyes closed, and I'll still be gesturing, saying, and you can let that anxiety just drift away from your body, and I'll be moving my hands and gesturing up and looking up. when you think about it, even when someone has their eyes closed, if I talk over here to the left or talk over here to the right, they will get that gist of where I am and how I'm speaking. And if I'm looking up and gesturing up, they will have a sense of that. Even with their eyes closed, people can tell the difference as to whether you're sitting there saying, and now notice that your anxiety is floating away, or whether I'm saying, now your anxiety is floating away. It makes a difference. When I gesture, you can hear the tonality in my voice changing as I'm describing anxiety drifting away, or in this case, when I'm saying sing the birthday song, and I'm moving along and conducting her to encourage her. It's all about body language, whether someone has their eyes open or their eyes closed. So again, an important point I noted in that video, and I think you should take on board whether you're doing street hypnosis or therapy work, is use your body as well to convey and communicate to people. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet because I want to get it edited and uploaded for Sunday. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget to click the big subscribe button and that bell notification next to the subscribe button. I mentioned earlier about this lady was previously hypnotized, and if you want to see her induction into hypnosis, then check out this video coming up next. It's in the end screen, so click it as soon as you see the end screen coming up. Enjoy your week. See you next week.